Most of us grow up watching superhero movies like Superman and Spider-Man. But did you know that those superheroes have budget-friendly local versions? Yes, I am serious. Those cheap copies of superheroes are less like superhero movies and more like comedy films. Have you ever wondered what Captain America would look like if he were the hero of a poor country? Or what would happen if a Spider-Man was ordered from Amazon? Well, this is exactly how it would turn out. In today's video, we will show you some of the most hilarious low-budget superhero copies worldwide. Trust me, by the end of the video, you will be asking yourself, why does this even exist? Spider-Man. Hollywood has made countless movies about Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. Those movies were simply amazing. They even brought together all the Spider-Man from different universes in No Way Home. But do you know who is a Spider-Man they completely forget about? The fourth Spider-Man? Yes, it's the Japanese Spider-Man.
地獄からの使者スパイダーマン。
Spider-Man isn't just popular in America, he is hugely popular in Japan as well. However, even though Japan is known for the quality of their creations, they completely ruined the reputation of the superhero. The Ching Pong Spider-Man you are watching now is made in Japan. Back in 1978, Spider-Man was so popular in Japan that a TV channel made a 42 episode of drama about him. Unfortunately, in that drama, they turned Spider-Man's character into Rest in Peace. This Spider-Man has a bracelet-like device on his hand. By pressing a button on it, his suit magically appears. You probably all know that in Spider-Man 1, Peter Parker got his superpowers after being beaten by a radioactive spider. But in the case of Japanese Spider-Man, it's completely different. This person came from the spider planet and puts a bracelet on our Japanese Spider-Man's hand. That's it. With the power of the bracelet, he transformed from an ordinary person to a Japanese Spider-Man. And his costume? Oh boy, we need to talk about that separately. The costume is so bad that it looks like someone told the tailor at the last minute, use whatever scraps you have and make a suit. And his web, it's literally made of string ropes. Anyway, don't surprise by this Spider-Man. In the next part, we'll show you more such creations that will make your head spin. Nigerian Avengers. In 2015, a group of Nigerian actors come together to create a movie called The Avengers 2015 Nigeria. Yes, you heard that right. It seems like they try to compete with the MCU's Avengers without worrying about the budget at all. We all know that the Avengers team up to capture Loki at the end of the Avengers movie. However, when the scene was recreated in Nigeria superhero movie, the characters look like some kind of comedy characters. Competing with the MCUs? That's a distant dream. Take a look at this clip yourself and tell me if you can recognize any superhero. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you cannot recognize anyone, don't worry, because I doubt even the real Avengers will be able to recognize themselves after watching this movie. Batman. How do you think is Batman's job? Fighting bad guys or constantly messing with Superman? Whatever it may be, Batman always carries out his duties with dignity. But in India, that dignity was being completely washed away. In 1993, the Telugu film industry created a music video called the Mr. Batman. However, the funny thing is that in this version, Batman is not a crime fighter. He behaves more like Dracula. And his dance, it felt like someone dragged him straight from a party and forced him to perform on stage. In this music video, Batman can also fly in the sky. Yes, you heard that right. Batman doesn't need a Batplane or Batmobile to fly in the sky. He flies with his own wings. And his costume? No comments. The question is, by making this music video, did they want to take Batman to a new level or just trying to turn him into Dracula for our enjoyment? Honestly, I think even they didn't know who or what Batman is. Nigerian Batman. The people of Nigeria also make a movie about Batman, but here Batman is completely different from the one in India. They turn Batman into real Batman with some extraordinary magical powers. And the funniest part, he used those powers to control bats. After watching this movie, one thing will came to your mind: how much more do you have to see in this life? Nevertheless, we have been making videos about such a strange and interesting thing for your entertainment. Captain America. When we think of Captain America, we imagine a powerful superhero with a shield to defeat his enemies. But this idea is only holds when the movie is made in a rich country like America. However, in 1973, Turkey made a movie called Three Big Men, featuring their own version of Turkish Captain America. But maybe due to budget reasons, they completely left out Captain America's iconic shield. The funniest part of this movie is when the cheap version of Spider-Man shows up to fight Turkish Captain America. Honestly, I could not stop laughing while watching this fight scene. Although this isn't supposed to be a comedy movie, every second of it feels like pure comedy. Superman. Instead of going to detailed discussion about Superman, let's move on to our cheap Superman. You will be surprised to hear that India has ruined the reputation of some superheroes. In the movie Daryadil, released in 1988, Superman and Spider-Woman are seen dancing together. Yes, you heard that right. This is India, where Batman has been danced before, so it is not difficult to dance Superman and Spider-Woman. Moreover, this movie shows some action scene of Superman, which will leave you laughing so hard your stomach might hurt. But the question is, how did MCU's Spider-Woman and DC's Superman end up in the same movie? Only India has the answer to this. But the fun doesn't end here. Whatever India does, at last they keep superheroes busy with dancing and singing. But neighboring country Bangladesh has taken things a step further. They have made an entire superhero movie where Superman is so powerful. However, in an attempt to make him look powerful, they have turned Superman into such a ridiculous character. That if the real Superman saw this movie, he would probably lost consciousness. RoboCop Bangladesh. At first glance, you might think, hey, that's the Iron Man. But no, brother, that's definitely not Iron Man. Instead, it's Bangladeshi cheap version of RoboCop. Those who have seen the original RoboCop movie know that a police officer is seriously injured and the scientists transform him into a RoboCop. But in this Bangladeshi version, instead of transforming the man into a robot, they have dressed a person in an iron suit. Now you tell me, what do you think about this RoboCop Bangladesh? Does it look like an action hero to you, or someone awkwardly dressed up for a fancy dress competition? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this kind of parody videos, make sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We look forward to seeing your beautiful face again. Thank you.